Hi everyone, my name is Lisa and I am one of FODShop's nutritionists here to speak to you today about the role and the importance of the low FODMAP diet in managing IBS symptoms. So what is IBS? It's considered a disorder of the gut-brain axis, and it is a condition characterized by chronic symptoms of bloating, flatulence, diarrhea, constipation, and abdominal pain. So it's estimated currently 1 in 5 Australians suffer with IBS, with 15 to 25% of the Australian population having it. So most of these people are women, but the causes remain still unknown. There's no actual damage to the gut from IBS, but the symptoms can be really embarrassing to talk about and do cause a psychological impact, affecting daily activities such as leisure, socializing, work, and school. So the role of the low FODMAP diet is to limit the consumption of foods containing high FODMAP amounts, and this will help the patient pinpoint their trigger foods causing IBS symptoms. When high FODMAP foods are consumed in those with IBS, they attract water to the small intestine, which will cause diarrhea, abdominal pain, and cramping. And when these reach the large intestine, the resident gut bacteria ferment the FODMAPs, and this will cause gas, flatulence, and again, more bloating. So there is a 3-step process to alleviate symptoms and reintroduce these trigger foods. And that is starting with step 1 at the elimination phase, where high FODMAP foods are swapped with those low FODMAP options. And then the second phase is FODMAP reintroduction to determine tolerance to high FODMAP foods. The final phase, which is the long-term phase, is personalization, where well-tolerated foods are reintroduced and poorly tolerated foods are limited in the diet. This will ideally prevent diet restriction over the long term, whilst also managing symptoms the best way possible. If you are experiencing digestive symptoms affecting your quality of life, it is important to get in contact with an accredited practicing dietitian, and this can be done through your doctor, who will correctly diagnose you, because you may have another condition such as celiac disease or inflammatory bowel disease. Once you have a referral to an accredited practicing dietitian, he or she can support you through your FODMAP journey, and scientific evidence has proven the low FODMAP diet is most successfully implemented when a person works with a dietitian. So here are some examples of high and low FODMAP foods. So low FODMAP foods can include lean meats, hard cheeses, citrus fruits, olives, lettuce, potatoes, and gluten-free bread. And then some other high FODMAP foods might include wheat bread, mushrooms, onion, garlic, cow's milk, watermelon, and ripe bananas. It's always important to check the serving sizes using an app, as even those foods can change between high and low depending on the quantity eaten. So here we can break down the FODMAP acronym into fermentable, oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. So fermentable stands for the process in which the gut bacteria ferment undigested carbohydrates, and this will then produce gas. So oligosaccharides are the fructans and the GOS, which can be found in onion, garlic, wheat, and legumes. And then the disaccharides are the lactose, which can be found in dairy products like cow's milk and soft cheeses and yogurts. And then monosaccharides are the fructose, which can be found in honey and some fruits and vegetables. And finally, you have your polyols, which are the mannitol and the sorbitol, and these can be found in some fruits, veggies, and also artificial sweeteners. So this slide now provides you with some key resources for success when following the low FODMAP diet. And we start off with Monash University, who have created the Low FODMAP app, and this is in accordance with their research to highlight foods high and low in FODMAPs by serving size in traffic light format. So the red highlights high FODMAP foods, orange is medium, and green is low and safe for consumption. So Monash sources a variety of foods for testing in their lab and extract the short-chain carbohydrates to measure the FODMAP content. With these results from their lab, their dietitians are able to determine the serving sizes. So FODMAP Friendly, on the other hand, tests through another lab called Dairy Technical Services, and they provide chemistry and microbiological testing of foods for FODMAP content. In summary, if the food has a certified logo from either Monash or FODMAP friendly, you can feel confident that it is low FODMAP and safe for consumption. When you're doing your shop at FODshop or supermarkets, you should keep an eye out for these logos. So FODshop sells low FODMAP certified products and products that are low FODMAP approved by ingredients and serving size, and also provides dietitian-led blogs, recipes, and a practitioner database so you can find local or telehealth support throughout your journey. So these are some low FODMAP approved foods. We have a range at FODshop that are certified and dietitian approved food products that will help you inside and outside of the home. So these can range from FODMAP soups to the Bay's Kitchen curries, Simply Wise pasta sauce and gluten-free pastas, garlic and onion infused olive oils and powders, low FODMAP mayo and tomato sauce, and FODBOD snacks for on the go. A great option for eating out when you can't control the amount of FODMAPs you're eating is FODzyme. So FODzyme is an enzyme formulation containing the necessary enzymes to digest fructans in onion and garlic and wheat pasta, galacto-oligosaccharides in legumes, pulses and certain fruits and vegetables, and then lactose present in dairy. Sprinkling these enzymes on your food before you eat it essentially breaks down FODMAPs in the food, and this enables you to eat out and socialize with confidence. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been beneficial and educational. And if you have any queries or you are looking for further nutritional support, please email us at info@fodshopper.com.au. And if you want to learn more, check out www.fodshopper.com.au for further information to help get you started.